Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are watching from. Thank you so much for tuning in. I am so glad and really excited for another day. Why? Because it was actually good at waking up. And this morning, we are talking about ways to expand on your purpose. Thank you so much for those that of you that will be catching the replay. If you no longer see that red button, that live button, you are here in the replay. And if you are, put in hashtag replay and let me know where you're tuning from because I would love to hear from you. 3 ways to expand your purpose. Now you know what you've been called to do. You fully have come to grips with that. This is what I've been called to do. I've been called to be an author, a speaker, a writer, whatever the case may be for you. And you've taken the next best step, although albeit imperfect, but it was the next best step for you. And so now you're thinking about, how do I expand on this? How do I expand my purpose? And so this morning, that's what I'm talking to you. I am streaming into Lynn George Consulting business page, as well as my private Career Changers community for purpose-driven women, and also on YouTube. So hello for everyone out there watching from any of those platforms. I welcome you. So again, let's talk about, how do we expand on our purpose once we know. I know for me, I sat so long with knowing this, what I was supposed to be doing. I knew within my heart, with every job came, I felt like, okay, maybe within this job, something will happen and it will help me to, go full on and step into the work that I feel I've been created to do. And with that in mind, let me just talk to the women that I help. I empower purpose-driven women to own their brilliance so that they can create the work that they love. You absolutely know that you have been designed for more. You know that in your heart. You have a conviction about it, and you've actually taken steps. And so you are who I am talking to. So let me know if that's you. Drop a purpose-driven woman hashtag. I don't know what that would be, but drop a hashtag, purpose-driven woman hashtag in the comments if that's you, if you can relate to that. So back to the ways to expand on your purpose. I believe that career development and personal development or self-development goes hand in hand. And so today I'm going to talk about what ways that you can taking actionable steps to expand on your purpose. Number 1, invest in yourself. This is the area that we fall short. Okay. I have my coffee, so grab a drink because we're going to actually learn some nuggets in here today to help you expand on your purpose. So invest in yourself. This is where we fall short. We fall short in investing in ourselves, and investing in ourselves meaning you have to learn the masterpiece that you've been given. The masterpiece you've been given is your gift. You have to learn it, how to use it in order to help people. We've all, at our essence, we've all been called to help people. I know that as a career coach, I hear people all the time when they get to this place or phase in their life, and they have contributed their time, their money, their resources to a career, and then they come to a point where they want to do something more meaningful. And so they say, I want to help. You have to, first of all, identify how you have been called to help. And then you have to learn how to use that gift in order to help people. Okay. So you have, in order to do that, you have to invest in yourself. And so that was the one thing I was able to, the one thing that I was able to identify to help me to master the gift that I had been given was to, well, let me just take you back. Being given a responsibility to work with the homeless population for 7 years. And my task was to increase the job placement rate amongst the homeless population. And the challenge with that was a lot of these people came with challenges. I would say a substantial challenges that would prevent them from getting a job with a livable wage. Okay. So that was my task. And what I needed to do as part of my job was to engage with community leaders, recruiters, HR managers. And at the time, for me, it was I needed to expand my communication skills. So that's what I did. I invested in myself to expand in that area. And let me tell you, it is the gift that keeps on giving, because I am here talking to you on video using my communication skills. That is the one skill that you use that's transferable into no matter what industry that you go in. So that was me personally. And as a result of me investing in myself, what happened? What happened? A promotion happened. In less than 2 years, I was promoted. I was promoted into leadership. Leadership opportunities presented itself. Okay. And I was able to connect and build relationships with other people. So when you invest in yourself, the reward is far greater, and it outweighs anything that you can do for yourself. The second way to expand on your purpose is to make room for your gift to grow. So ask yourself the question, how have you engaged the gift? See, the mistake that we make is that we know what our gift is and we think, it's a poof, things will just happen. Although the gift will make room for you, but it will make room for you when you make room for it to develop. The gift will not develop itself. I'm going to say that again. The gift will not develop itself. I knew I had, or I had been called to the arena of speaking very early on in my 20s, but I needed improve my communication skills. Even though I had that knowledge, I was still at that time when I came into the knowledge of that, I was still experiencing fear. I was operating in fear. I did not, although I was, teaching Sunday school, and that's how I started with my communication skills. But there came a time when I needed to step into the professional arena to come out of the shell of being fearful or being comfortable. So I took the steps to invest in myself so that I would become a more effective communicator. So you have to make room for your gift to grow in order to expand your purpose. So ask yourself, how are you making your gift to grow? How are you how are you making making room for your gift to grow? This goes back to investing in yourself. In order for that gift to develop, you have to invest, right? You have to go and learn. Your gift making room for you does not mean that there's no effort on your part. That's a mistake that a lot of us make, that our gift will make room for us, so I don't need to do anything. That's the biggest lie ever. You have to develop your gift. Okay. Let's see. Your gift will make room for you when opportunity meets preparation. I'm going to say that again. Your gift will make room for you when opportunity meets preparation. That's when success happens. Your gift will not make room for, will not develop itself. You have to develop the gift. So on to the third way of expanding your gift. We talked about, let me just reiterate. Let me just reset for those of you that are just coming in. You have to, one, invest in yourself in order to expand your purpose. Then you have to make room for your gift to grow. Again, that goes back to investing in yourself. But not only that, in order to make room for your gift to grow, you need to understand how to develop that gift. And then the third way of expanding your gift is by being a student. If you stop learning, you stop growing. And if you stop growing, you die a spiritual death. So always be a student first of your gift, of your purpose, of the call that you have been assigned to in this season or whatever season that you're in. Always be a student willing to learn and willing to grow, because that is the only way you expand on in your purpose. This has been awesome. I want to reiterate again, invest in your purpose, make room for your gift to grow, and be a student, always willing to learn. Oh gosh, I hope I wasn't looking up like this. Always willing to learn. So this was my broadcast for last night. And for more information about stepping into your call and doing what it is you feel created to do, because many people come to me with the idea that they want to design this work, this idea of work that they have and that they want to do, and it's work that they feel called to do. And so if you want more of that, knowing the how you do that, stay tuned for my lives every Thursday at 7 p.m. Today was an exception, but stay tuned. And for more tips and strategies and tools to help you do the work that you have been created for.